Hello dear students, in last classes we discussed the reflection of light by plane mirror, and also we discussed the nature of the image formed by the plane mirror, magnification produced by plane mirror and the focal length of the plane mirror. So what is the focal length of plane mirror? The focal length of plane mirror is infinity. And also what is the magnification produced by the plane mirror? The magnification produced by the plane mirror is +1, that is m is equal to +1. So here the positive sign signifies that the image is erect. The image is erect. And what the numerical 1 indicates? The numerical 1 indicates that the size of the image equal to the size of the object. Means the height of the image equal to the height of the object. Always the image formed by the plane mirror is virtual and erect, and the size of the image equal to the size of the object. Virtual and erect can be represented by positive sign, and 1 indicates the size of the image equal to the size of the object, means height of the image equal to height of the object. In today's class we are going to discuss spherical mirror. So what do you mean by spherical mirror? What is plane mirror? It is a mirror whose reflecting surface is planar or flat. And what is spherical mirror? Spherical mirror. So let us define spherical mirror. So let us consider there is a sphere. This is a sphere. The part of the sphere is called spherical. The part of the sphere is called spherical. Then what is spherical mirror? So spherical mirror is that a mirror which is a part of sphere, which is a part of a sphere with one surface silvered, is called spherical mirror. Once again listen here, what do you mean by spherical mirror? A mirror which is a part of a sphere with one surface silvered, means one surface is silvered, is called spherical mirror. Let us consider a sphere. This is a sphere. Then if outer surface is silvered, means one surface is silvered. It may be outer surface or inner surface. Outer surface are silvered irbodu ಅಥವಾ inner surface are silvered irbodu. But one surface silvered and another surface is reflecting. Now let us take a mirror which is a part of the sphere. Let us take the part of the sphere. This is the part of the sphere. A mirror which is a part of a sphere with one surface is silvered. And another surface is reflecting. This surface is reflecting. Is called spherical mirror. And here the spherical mirrors can be classified into two types. What are those types? Concave mirror and convex mirror. Types of spherical mirrors. Types of spherical mirrors. There are how many types of spherical mirror? There are two types of spherical mirrors. What are those? Concave mirror and convex mirror. So first type of spherical mirror I will take, that is concave mirror. And second type of spherical mirror, that is convex mirror. Now what do you mean by concave mirror and what do you mean by convex mirror? First one, concave mirror. Then what do you mean by concave mirror? It is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface towards the center of curvature, or whose reflecting surface is towards the center of the sphere. Now see here. Let us take it as a sphere, and in case of concave mirror, the outer surface is silvered. The outer surface is silvered and inner surface is reflecting. So this shaded part indicates that, or this shaded surface indicates that the outer surface is silvered. Then let us take the part of the sphere. I will take it is the part of the sphere. Then this part of the sphere is called, that is concave mirror, because here the outer surface is polished and inner surface is reflecting, and here the reflecting surface towards the center of the sphere. It is the center of the sphere. Okay, what do you mean by concave mirror? It is a spherical mirror. It is a spherical mirror. It is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface towards the center of curvature. Whose reflecting surface towards the center of curvature. Whose reflecting surface towards the center of curvature. See here, this reflecting surface towards the center of curvature ಅಂದ್ರೆ reflecting surface ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಆದರೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ವೇಚರ್ ಕಡೆ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಮಿರರ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಕಾನ್ಕೇವ್ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಕಾನ್ವೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮಿರರ್? So it is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface away from the center of curvature. So second type of spherical mirror, that is convex mirror. Convex mirror. So let us draw the sphere here. In case of concave mirror, the outer surface is silvered, but in case of convex mirror, the inner surface is silvered. Let us draw the sphere. It is this sphere. Now, it is the center of the sphere. It is the center of the sphere. Let us take it as a C. Now, the inner surface is polished. The inner surface is polished. Then I will take this part now, this part. So this type of spherical mirror is called convex mirror. Then what do you mean by convex mirror? So it is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface away from the center of curvature. So whose reflecting surface? It is reflecting surface. Then it is a reflecting surface, and which is away from the center of curvature, and in this case it is the reflecting surface. It is the reflecting surface. Okay, now see here, it is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface away from the center of curvature. It is a spherical mirror. It is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is away from the center of curvature. So this is called center of curvature, is away from the center of curvature. Okay, so this is the definition of convex mirror. There are how many types of spherical mirrors? Two types of spherical mirrors. What are those? Concave mirror and convex mirror. Then what is the diagram for concave mirror here? The reflecting surface towards the center of curvature. Then this type of spherical mirror is called concave mirror. In case of convex mirror, the reflecting surface, this is the reflecting surface, it is the reflecting surface which is away from the center of curvature. Then now the terms related to the spherical mirrors, we are going to use some terms in case of spherical mirrors. What are those? First one, the center of curvature. Terms related to the spherical mirrors. Terms related to spherical mirrors. Simply, these spherical mirrors are called curved mirrors. So, spherical mirrors are now curved mirrors antanu kariತೀವಿ. Okay. Now, the terms related to the spherical mirrors. What is first term? That is center of curvature. That is center of curvature. And the center of curvature can be represented by capital letter C. Capital letter C. C. Here. Then it is a sphere. Then it is the center of the sphere. C, center of the sphere, and it is the radius of the sphere. It is the radius of the sphere. So it is the center of the sphere and it is the radius of the sphere. And also, if the outer surface is silvered, then this type of mirror is called, this type of spherical mirror is called concave mirror, because whose reflecting surface towards the center of curvature. Now, what do you mean by center of curvature? So, center of curvature is a center of the sphere of which mirror is a part. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ದು ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಆ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ದು ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀ, ಮಿರರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸಿ ಆರ್. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ವೇಚರ್? Center of curvature is a center of curvature is a center of a sphere of which a mirror is part. A sphere the mirror ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, center of curvature is a center of a sphere of which mirror is a part. So this is about center of curvature. So it is the center of the sphere. It is the center of the sphere of which mirror is a part. Okay, mirror ಒಂದು ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀ, ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Next one, second one, radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. And radius of curvature can be represented by the capital letter R. Capital letter R. Then it is the radius of curvature. Then how to define radius of curvature? The radius of curvature is a radius of a sphere of which mirror is a part. Then how to define radius of curvature? Radius of curvature is a radius of the sphere. Is a radius of a sphere of which mirror is a part. A sphere the mirror ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Of which is, so a sphere of which mirror is a part. So this is the definition of radius of curvature. So next term, that is very important term, that is called pole. What do you mean by pole? Pole is nothing but it is the midpoint of the spherical mirror. So let us take, it is the spherical mirror. Which type of spherical mirror it is? It is a concave mirror, because whose reflecting surface towards the center of curvature. If the reflecting surface is away from the center of curvature, that type of mirror is called, that is a convex mirror. Now, the midpoint of, this is called pole. The midpoint of spherical mirror is called pole. Then pole can be represented by P. So third point, third term, that is pole. Pole can be represented by the letter, capital letter P. So it is a midpoint of, it is a midpoint of the spherical mirror. It is a midpoint of the spherical mirror. It may be concave mirror or it may be convex mirror. So I will draw convex mirror also. So in case of convex mirror, the inner surface is polished or silvered. This is silvered, and this outer surface is reflecting. Now it is the center of curvature. This center of curvature can be represented by C. So this is the part of a sphere. This spherical mirror is the part of a sphere. ಈ ಸ್ಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಮಿರರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀ, ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ದು ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು it is the center of the sphere. Then radius of curvature of the convex mirror, that can be taken as capital R, and midpoint of the convex mirror, that can be taken as P. That P is called pole of the spherical mirror. So next point, next term, that is principal axis. Sorry, third one pole, then fourth one principal axis. Principal axis. What is principal axis? Principal axis is the line joining between the center of curvature and pole of the spherical mirror. What do you mean by principal axis? It is the line joining between, it is the line joining between, it is the line joining between, it is the line joining between the center of curvature and pole of the spherical mirror. Between the center of curvature, between the center of curvature and pole of the spherical mirror, of the spherical mirror. So listen here. So it is the line joining between center of curvature and pole of the mirror. So we can extend the principal axis on the, at the both sides. So this side also we can extend, this side also we can extend, and this axis is called principal axis. This axis is called principal axis, means we can extend the axis, principal axis. Now again it is called principal axis. Okay, this is the principal axis. Then fifth one, that is very important, that is principal focus. What do you mean by principal focus? Fifth one, principal focus. Then what do you mean by principal focus? Principal focus is a point on the principal axis of concave mirror, or it is the point on the principal axis of convex mirror. Then say here, let us consider a parallel beam of light is incident on the concave mirror. The concave mirror. This is the parallel beam of light. The light rays are parallel to the principal axis, that is why it is called parallel beam of light. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇಸ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ಏನದಾವ್ರಿ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿದಾವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಬೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಬೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಜಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ is called focus. This point on the principal axis is called focus, or you can say it is a principal focus. And also in case of convex mirror, so always the light incident on the which surface, that is on the reflecting surface. Then when a parallel beam of light is incident on the reflecting surface of the convex mirror. Here, the light rays undergo reflection. The light rays undergo reflection. This is incident light rays, and these are incident light rays, and this is a reflected light ray, and this is also reflected light ray. And these two reflected light rays appears to be came from a point, or appears to be diverse from a point. This point on the principal axis is called principal focus. Principal focus. Then what do you mean by principal focus? So listen here. Principal focus is a point. Principal focus F, that can be represented by the capital letter F, is a point on the principal axis. Is a point on the principal axis. Is a point on the principal axis of a spherical mirror. Spherical mirror. At which means at this point, at which a parallel beam of light, at which a parallel beam of light after reflection, converges at a point, at which a parallel beam of light after reflection converges at a point. So here the convergence takes place in case of concave mirror. Converges at a point. This is in case of which mirror? This is in case of concave mirror. So this is very important. It is in case of concave mirror. Or appears to be diverse from a point. Or appears to be diverse from a point. Converge andre ಏನ್ರಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ appears to be diverse from a point. Diverse from a point. This is in which case? This is in case of convex mirror. In case of convex mirror. And this point on the principal axis is called principal focus. This point on the principal axis, I will write in short form PA. PA means here principal axis. This point on the principal axis is called principal focus. Is called principal focus. See here, in case of concave mirror, after reflection, the reflected rays converges at a point. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಂದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ ನೀವು? ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಫೋಕಸ್. And in case of convex mirror, after reflection, the reflected rays appears to be diverse from a point. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆದಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ ನೀವು? ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಫೋಕಸ್. Now this is called principal focus. And one thing, the concave mirror having real focus and convex mirror having virtual focus. Next point or next term, that is called focal length. Sixth one. Then what is focal length here? The distance between principal focus and pole. The distance between principal focus and pole of the spherical mirror. Sixth one, focal length. Focal length can be represented by small f. Principal focus can be represented by capital F, but the focal length can be represented by small f. What do you mean by focal length? It is the distance between principal focus and pole, or it is the distance between pole and principal focus. It is the distance between the pole and principal focus of the spherical mirror. Principal focus of the spherical mirror. Of the spherical mirror. So this is about the focal length of the spherical mirror. And here the focal length of concave mirror is negative and the focal length of convex mirror is positive. Why the focal length of concave mirror is taken as negative and why the focal length of convex mirror is taken as positive? By using sign convention. ಇಲ್ಲಿ sign convention ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. So we will discuss about the sign convention in next class. What is the focal length of